What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. My name is Gohan, and as you guys can see by the title of the video, today I wanted to do a follow-up regarding my PlayStation 5 and regarding the issue that I was having with the PlayStation turning off on me every time I would play online while playing the game. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because there was a couple of people that were asking me about this specific issue that I was having. I'm guessing because some of you were having the same issue and you guys wanted to see what was the steps that I took or what I did to either get it fixed or did I get it replaced or whatever the case was. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video. I do want to say, guys, that there was a point where actually the issue got worse over time. Over a couple of days later after it started happening, it got to the point when even when I played online, or I apologize, when I played offline, it was still turning off on me. I was actually looking into trying to see if I could get it replaced, but I ended up not replacing the console. This is still the same console that I got originally. So I'm going to go over what I did to get it fixed, or well, I don't know if I fixed it, to be honest, guys. It could have just been that, you know, the PlayStation fixed itself. I don't know, but here's what I did the things that I did to make it work afterwards. So first of all, I want to kind of address what I believe the issue is. For anyone that's having this exact issue, either with NBA 2K21 or with any other game, if you guys, I'm guessing that if you guys are having these issues, that you guys have done your research, you guys have been through multiple videos, been through like online, Google, all that good stuff, bunch of websites and all that stuff. So I came to the conclusion is that there was some issues with the PlayStation 5 going into rest mode. So what I believe happened to mine is that one day I was playing, and I don't know if this happens to you, but for me it happens once in a while where I'm playing and then next thing you know I just leave the game alone. It's on for a long time and I just go and do, you know, just whatever the case is. Maybe I go talk to someone or hang out with someone and I totally forget about the PlayStation 5 being on. And after a while it just went into rest mode on its own, and I believe I left it either overnight or just a couple of hours on rest mode, and I believe that was the issue that happened to mine. There was issues going on with the whole PlayStation 5 going into rest mode. So if you guys are having this issue, or if you guys, to prevent this issue from happening to you guys, don't ever put your PlayStation 5 on rest mode. I always turn it off. I never put it on rest mode. I just always go ahead and turn it off. I do apologize if this video is long. It's not my intention. It's just, you know, I just kind of want to get my point out for anyone that's looking for this exact problem. So I know that when I go into a video, I love, if I'm having an issue like this, I love to hear as much detail as possible, just to make sure that whatever that person's doing, it might help myself or it might help anyone else that's having the issue. So yeah, the reason why I have my PlayStation like this at the moment is because I'm gonna go over step one of what I did to kind of fix my PlayStation 5. So yeah. Alright guys, so one of the very first steps that I took to fix, or at least to attempt to fix my PlayStation 5, is to clean the inside of the PlayStation 5. And myself, I did not open it all the way. If you guys know, there is like 2, maybe 3 layers before you get all the way to the actual inside of the PlayStation. But if you guys are not aware, this right here, this white things right here, they're super simple to remove. All I did is just pretty much you lift it from the side up here, and you lift it from pretty much, and then you just kind of pull down. And as you guys can see, I just did that to mine. If you guys can see, they get pretty dusty really fast. So one of the first steps that I took was to go ahead and clean this out. So what I did is I bought myself one of these at Walmart, which is for all of the just like any electrical things, you know, laptops, computers, keyboards, in this case PlayStation, whatever the case is. So what I did is pretty much I just go ahead and I bought this. It's like, it was like $5. I just go ahead and kind of gently, just I don't even press it hard. I just kind of get the dust out of it. And now I do this I would say about every 2, maybe every 3 weeks, just because there's so much dust that gets in there that you don't want to have. Just because there's the dust goes inside of there actually. So make sure that when you're blowing this, don't blow it in there. You don't want the dust to go inside of the hardware, because inside is just gonna overheat and stuff. So make sure that you do it gently around the sides. If you want to have if you want to get a rug or something, or not a rug, but just like a paper towel, and just kind of clean it out a little bit. And what I do here is I actually grab some just some cottons, and I just kind of clean it out in here. I also do the same thing in here. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of dust in there that goes in there, and I'm sure there's a bunch of it that's inside of the PlayStation itself. But I don't want to mess with the inside of it. The reason why is because in case this issue happens to me again, I don't want to mess with the warranty that it has. So I'm just not going to open the inside at all. I'm just going to clean the outside, clean this out as much as I can, clean this, and do the same thing on the other side. And yeah, that's just what I do. I do this every once a month or so, give or take, just depending on how much dust I see. So sometimes it may be 2 times, but yeah, this was one of the things that I did, and now I do it not constantly, but I do it frequently, just to make sure that my PlayStation doesn't you know, get too dusty or doesn't overheat over time. So that would be one step. But yeah, man, so that's one step. And all I do is I just grab one of these, you know, and if you guys say, oh, you know, don't do that to your PlayStation, I don't do anything bad to it. All I do is gently, I just kind of like hover over it, and it just takes it with that. So that's all I do. I don't do it with, like, I use multiple just because I don't want the things to go inside of it. As you guys can see, it took a little bit of it. And I just grab as many as I need, and do the same thing, just to make sure that it doesn't get too bad in there, you know. But yeah, man, it's not too bad. It's not too hard. So and then I'm gonna go over the next steps that I took. Obviously, in my previous video, I did mention that I actually deleted the game. So I deleted NBA 2K21 about maybe 3, maybe 4 times, I would say. And if you guys like not able to see, there's so much dust in there that I just kind of gently touch it. I don't go too hard, just because I don't want to mess it up. I don't think this would mess it up. And then obviously right here, same thing. Just kind of like look at this, guys. That's just because, you know, my room, I don't know, it gets super dusty. So yeah, just make sure that you guys do that. That's part of it. So yeah. Alright, man, so yeah, as you guys can see, I did clean it up a little bit. So now we have it back up there. So what I do next, the next step that I did after I cleaned it up a little bit inside is, obviously you want to turn it on. But the way that you do it is you gotta make sure that you go into the safe mode of the system. I believe what you do is you hold it for 7 seconds, and then once you hear the second click, then you let it go, and that will put your PlayStation 5 into the safe mode of the system. If you guys don't know what that is, pretty much what that does is it puts your console where you have multiple options of what you guys can do. You can rebuild the console, or rebuild the system. Let's see, I'll show you guys here. Oh, my bad, I have to actually connect the controller to the USB. I apologize, guys. And again, this video might be a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm just trying to make sure that I get the steps, because I know that there is people that have been asking me. So here we go. Here it is on the safe mode. So as you guys can see, you guys get 7 options. I did 2 of them, I believe. So I believe first, if I can, okay. So what I did is, I believe I did number 7, reset PS5. Number 6, I believe. And then the last one, the one that made it work, was this one. I did this one twice, actually. The first time I did it, it still turned off on me. And then I went ahead and I cleaned it up a little bit more, I believe. Another thing that I did is, after I cleared the caching, so what you do is you press on this one, and it gives you 2 more options in here. So it gives you the clear system software cache, and then rebuild database. The one that I did was this one, rebuild database. So after a couple of days, when I saw that this issue was going on, that kind of made me stop wanting to play. So I kind of just left the PlayStation alone for a while. I probably stopped playing for about 3, I would say maybe 4 days, and then just kind of let it rest. I got back on. I saw that I played, I think 1, maybe 2 games, and then it did the same issue, or it had the same issue. So I went in here. I rebuilt the database. After I rebuilt the database for the second time, I went back into the game. I think I deleted the game 1 more time, went back into the game. It turned off on me 1 more time, and then after that, it never turned off on me again. It's been about, I would say, a month that it has not turned off on me at all. I've been able to play the game. Nothing's going on with it. I sometimes, just to test it out to see if it's still having the same issue, is I leave the game on to see if it turns off on me, and it has not. And then the next thing that I wanted to talk about, guys, pretty much that's how I fixed my PlayStation. But the next thing, for anyone that's wondering, if in case you guys don't know, PlayStation 5 does have a warranty, that your PlayStation, as long as you purchase your PlayStation from, like, let's say a Walmart, a Target, a Best Buy, something of that nature, PlayStation, because they're aware that because it's a brand new console, there is going to be a lot of people that are going to have a lot of problems with the system. So that's the reason why they do give you a 1-year warranty. So I would suggest, guys, if you guys are having this issue and it doesn't stop, go ahead and as long as you were the person that purchased the system, and you still have receipts of the PlayStation 5, or if you don't, maybe you go into the app, into the either Walmart app, Target app, Best Buy app, where you bought it from, and as long as you have proof that you purchased, like that you purchased a PlayStation 5, you can send that to them, and it tells you right here exactly that they have a 1-year warranty from when you purchased the PlayStation. So that was my next step, actually. So if the issue kept on happening, I was actually just going to go ahead and return it and see if that was going to fix my, or just to get a new PlayStation, because I didn't want to have this issue. So yeah, guys. Again, if you guys have questions, concerns, comment down below, and thank you so much for watching.